Hi, we're back at Children's Day at the Florida Capitol. And I tell you, the sun is shining out here. Could not be a more perfect day. And what a nice time, too, for storybook time, right? Don't we wish we all had that, even as adults, right? Right out here we have Storybook Village, and Morgan Evers, right,
Yes,
is here to talk to us a little bit about that. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me and coming out here on this beautiful day. And this is Storybook Village, put on by the Early Learning Coalition. That's where I'm Community Relations Director. And as you see, we've got a ton of kids out here from over 20 counties from all over the state coming here just for the day to engage in reading and in different ways to present books to children other than just reading straight text. So.
Well, let me ask you a little bit about the importance of this. And of course, this is story time. It's just a lot of fun. But there's a rhyme and a reason for this, right? As far as reaching kids at an early age with the skill of reading, right?
Absolutely. The earlier the better, and the more words these children are exposed to, the earlier on. It's amazing how many words children can learn before they enter kindergarten. And for kids who aren't exposed to reading, there's a 50,000 word gap. So the more we can engage with these children and teach them different ways to read and engage in books, the better we can do for them and they'll do for us.
Well, that sounds great. Is it possible for us to go over and actually talk to a child or two? Is that a possibility?
Absolutely.
Well, let's do that. So, Marjorie, if you want to come with me, let's go chat with a child or two here and see how they're doing. So, hey guys, how's it going? Are you guys having a good time today? Really? So, what are you eating right there, young man?
We eating.
Are you guys listening to stories out here? What's the story about, you know?
Pizza Tat.
It's what?
Pizza Tat.
Oh, really? That's great. So, what's your name, ma'am?
My name is Harmony. I watch animals.
So, did you listen to the story today? What was the story about?
Pizza Cat and animals.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, it looks like the kids are really having a great time out here. They got a whole lot more stories to hear. Everybody wants to talk to us. I wish we had time to talk to everybody. But Morgan, I guess they learned about Pete the Cat, and that's your book right there, right?
Pete the Cat, and Pete the Cat is cool. And actually, Word of South is coming up in April, and the original author of Pete the Cat will be there with us and for the kids that day. Yep.
That's fantastic. Well, what do you hope is going to come out of all that we're seeing here today? I mean, we're having a good time and everything, but what concrete thing would you like to see come out of this event today?
That everyone of all backgrounds, all ages, you're never too old to get down and read with children and make a large impact for them that they'll remember the rest of their life.
All right. Well, Morgan, thank you very much for joining us today. We appreciate that and all the work that you guys are doing with the kids. Thanks so much.
Thank you for being here.
Okay. Well, it's time to get back to the studio there. We'll be back in just a few seconds.